We are back in the RV. This is amazing. Hello and welcome to the vlog. We are back in the RV already. We have an extended weekend. It is Labor Day, so we have Friday and Monday off, and we are back on our RV life just for the weekend. We just have a bunch of trips planned throughout the rest of the year, mostly in the fall, in the RV, so we're not doing it full time anymore, but we still have some places left to visit. So this weekend, we will be heading to Jackson Hole, Wyoming to visit Grand Teton National Park. This is my favorite national park, and I'm so excited. It is about an 8-hour drive from David's house. After work, it's Thursday. We are driving 4 hours. We've already made our first hour and we are at Buc-ee's getting some snacks. So gonna do a little Buc-ee's haul for you guys, and then we are stopping in Casper, Wyoming. We're just boondocking using Harvest Hose for the night, and then we wake up another 4 hours to Grand Teton. I don't know what we're doing Friday, probably like a little hike here or there. Saturday is going to be a full day of Grand Teton. Sunday, I don't know, maybe horseback riding, and then like Sunday afternoon spending time in the town Jackson. I want to get a cowboy hat while I'm here, so that's my goal. Also, I want to see a moose. It's on my 30 before 30 list, is to see a moose, and I think also get a cowboy hat. So hopefully we knock those two out for this trip, and then Monday we'll be driving the full 8 hours back to Colorado. So a really quick trip, but I'm very excited because Grand Teton is literally beautiful. Buc-ee's. We got kettle corn, some beaver chips, little pecans, some mince, yum, pineapple, sliced brisket sandwich, and a pork sandwich for me. And David just loves his mince. Literally so good. We just made it to Casper, Wyoming at a brewery, Gunner Brothers Brewery. We were boondocking in the parking lot. We got here a lot later than we wanted. We got here at like 9:40. The original goal was 8 o'clock. We are ready for bed at this point. Banjo, king of the couch. We love to see it. Ruby, my queen. Good morning. We just woke up in the parking lot of the brewery. David did not sleep at all because of the noise. He's like literally the world's lightest sleeper. I, on the other hand, slept fine, which means I will unfortunately be driving today. Making myself a bagel, and then we're gonna hit the road. It is 9 o'clock right now. The goal is to leave for 9:30. We have a 4-hour drive to the next destination so we can check in, and check-in's not until 2, so I'm estimating we'll be getting there at 2. It usually takes a bit longer in the RV. Might stop for lunch, might stop for gas. So this butter is hard as a rock. We have just checked in to our RV site. We are staying at Fireside Buffalo RV Ranch, I think. It is somewhere like near Morin. I have no idea how to pronounce it. It is about 4 o'clock now. We just finished resting and getting dressed, and we're gonna head to Grand Teton National Park for some views. I think we're gonna stick to like the outer loop of the park, which is like Snake River Overlook. I think there's like Oxford Bend, Schwabacher Landing, and Morom Row. This is all from memory from when I was here like 5 years ago, but that's what we're sticking with. Just gonna do some like overviews and stuff. No hikes today, and we're getting to bed early tonight because we will be doing sunrise tomorrow. just wrapped our first day in Grand Teton, which we really didn't plan for, but we ended up getting a lot accomplished this afternoon. David's dad and his girlfriend are actually camping with us. They have like a little truck camper, so they made the road trip with us. They're gonna be here at the campsite with us for the next 2 days. So we went down to the Snake River Overlook, then Schwabacher Landing, which is what we're doing for sunrise tomorrow, and Morom Row, and I got the most beautiful pictures. They came out so good. But we just had a little dinner outside while I was waiting for the water to heat up. Now I'm gonna shower, go to bed because we're doing sunrise tomorrow and we need some sleep. I know David is like yapping with his dad outside. I'm like, you're gonna regret this. You're gonna regret this. So I'm gonna shower and get ready for bed so we can catch a sunrise tomorrow. Good morning. Our goal was to catch sunrise at Schwabacher Landing. We drove to the top. We can see the parking from here and it's stacked. So we turned around. We're just at the like Grand Teton viewpoint. Honestly, it'll do. It'll do. So much clearer than yesterday. Yesterday was honestly such a disappointment because you could barely see the mountains, but today's gonna be a good day. This is amazing.
Yes, thank you. Yeah,
We are officially finished catching sunset and it was amazing. It is everything I imagined it would be. I just wish we could have done it at the Schwabacher Landing because like the views were still great where we're at. It's just the water and it'd be reflecting hopefully, but honestly still beautiful. Still glad we did it because us waking up for sunrise is impressive on its own. But we are heading back to the RV. We were gonna just go do hikes after this, but I think David's dad wants to come with us. So honestly, it's only like a quick 30-minute drive back to the RV, so we're gonna head back, you know, take a little reset, eat some breakfast because I'm starving. All we did was pack protein bars, but like I want some eggs, and then we're gonna head back out and do some exploring of Grand Teton. This is our full day for the park, so lots to see. We just got to Jenny Lake. We are walking to the boat shuttle now. We're gonna plan on doing the boat shuttle across the lake, hiking to Hidden Falls and Inspiration Point, and then taking the 2.2-mile walk back to the visitor center. The views are so much clearer than yesterday. Like you can actually see the mountains. It's so beautiful. Last time I came here was in June. They still had like the snow-capped mountains, but it is late August and there's no snow out here.
that was fun. I don't know what's shocking. That.
We made it to the top of Inspiration Point, 72,000 feet. We did not hike all that.
72,000 feet, yeah.
72,000 feet. We hiked all 72,000 feet.
That was a big hike.
Yeah.
You want it here or there?
like it. Okay.
Inspiration point.
We are officially on our way back down. We only got the boat pass going one way across Jenny Lake, and then we're gonna walk on the south side back, which after we get to the actual ramp, it's gonna be 2.5 miles, but like no elevation, so it's really just a stroll. So this was our hike. We saw Hidden Falls, Inspiration Point. This is like the Cascade Canyon area. There's like, you can go further down the trail for the Cascade Canyon, but we're calling it with those 2 points, and we're heading back to the visitor center to go buy gifts.
I'm sure they closed the pass.
We are still hiking back, and we made a stop at Moose Ponds. There were moose. They had 2 moose, 1 boy, 1 girl. The boy had just like some antlers. They weren't very big, but like we like went on a detour to see Moose Pond, and David's like, there's moose. I was like, no way, because that is my dream. Seeing a moose is one of the things that I had on my 30 before 30 list, so I can check that one off, and I'm so happy. Last time we were here in Grand Teton with Trent, my mom, and Luke, me and Trent wanted to see a moose so bad. Denise and Luke weren't having it. They're like, we want to go back to the hotel. So we did not see a moose, but I'm happy to report we found 2, and I have so many videos.
Notice they don't sell film anymore.
Got slushy and my 2 postcards to send home. I don't know which one I want to keep for myself, but I'll send the other one to somebody else.
You don't see it? But here, move closer here. It's probably outside of your field of vision. Thanks.
I have been so drained, like after waking up for sunrise and then hiking that hike, holy cow, exhausted. But basically we got back to the RV, David played his guitar, I sat in my little chair, read my book, we chilled, we had dinner, and now some microwaved s'mores.
Cheers.
Good morning. I still look like I'm sleeping. It's 7:40. We did not have a good night's sleep last night because Ruby was acting so weird. It's like she heard something, she was scared or cold, she was shaking. She was like literally sitting on top of me and did not want to leave or go to bed. She was just sitting up staring like towards the front of the RV. So eventually she went to bed, but it was really weird, so we didn't really get that good of a night's sleep. But it is 7:40. Our goal was to start horseback riding at 7:30, so we're a little delayed, but I'm eating breakfast right now. And once I get all fixed up, we're gonna head out and go horseback riding.
You're big, you know that?
We made it to
Six.
We made it to the Heart 6 Ranch to start our horseback ride. We are doing a 90-minute tour. I'm so excited. What's the name for you? We just finished our horse riding adventure. We're about to get in the car and David realized he left his wallet, the keys, everything in the saddle of his horse, so he's going back to get it. But it is 11:10. Horse ride was so much fun. I love riding horses. I used to have 3 horses when I was super little, and my mom's boyfriend had a couple horses for his like pasture and cows. I've rode a horse a couple times growing up. And then I also rode it in Peru, and that was fun because I was not hiking all the way to the top of Lake Umantay. The views were pretty, it was really nice. My horse was running into all the trees because he wanted to scratch his neck on it. We need to hurry up and get back to the RV and check out. We asked for a late checkout, so we should be good. And then we're gonna head to the next spot. Unfortunately, we couldn't get an RV site for the whole time, so we're gonna be going to a different spot, which is only gonna be 10 minutes away from Jackson Town, which is great because that's what we're gonna do for the rest of the day. And I wanna buy me a cowboy hat. I got my cowboy hat and spent like $200 on it. We just got back from shopping and I did it. I got me a cowboy hat. The first place we went to, I was like not feeling them and I was like, oh, what's the price range? They were like, well, these start at $350 to $500 and these are like $750 to $800, and I was like, oh, thanks for the help. Me and David ended up walking. We got some ice cream to snack on, and then we walked into one store and I found this one and it was about $170, and I was like, very good quality. At the gift store we went to, there was some that was like $50, but they weren't as like sturdy, so I feel like this was a good price for the quality that I was getting, so I got this one. It took me forever to pick out a color. I really wanted the hat to go with my brown cowboy boots, so I tried on the brown hat and honestly it just kind of washed me out, matched my hair color. I tried this one and I just never imagined myself getting a tan one, and I also tried the black, which I was loving, but then once I looked at them in the mirror, like I think it was the fit, like this one, it was the same exact hat, this one just looked like it fit a lot better on me. So I officially got myself a cowboy hat. I think that was also on my 30 before 30 list. I went to buy a cowboy hat from Jackson Hole, but of course I also bought some more stuff. Firstly, David got himself a hat. He gets like a hat everywhere we go. So this is a Grand Teton hat. It's hard because like there's only so many colors you can get, but I think this one's like really unique. It has like a twine look, so I like this one. Then I got this brown shirt and it just says Wyoming on it and has like the little iconic cowboy like riding a horse. I got it in a large. It's 100% cotton. It's faded and it'll probably shrink, but I got this shirt. And then I could not pass up getting this tank top. It's Grand Tetons and I have this top from like Lake Tahoe and I just love the way it fits, and it's kind of ironic because Grand Teton means big boobs, so it's like perfect. And then lastly I got a postcard. I got 2 postcards already for Grand Tetons, but I got this one for Jackson Hole itself, so I still don't know which one I'm gonna write and send to myself, but 2 lucky people will be getting the other 2. And that is everything. It is pretty late here at the campground. It's like almost 5 or 6 o'clock, so we're just gonna hang out. We've had a really long day. I think we might go back to Jackson to grab some dinner, but just chilling at the campground and maybe going back to the cowboy bar. Not sure if we're gonna go back out. There's not live music. It is a DJ, but we'll see what that looks like. We did hop in there just to see what it was in case we didn't end up going back. David visited there in January when he was on his ski trip for work, but I just wanted to pop in and see what it was all about. Maybe we'll go there tonight. I don't know yet. I crashed and took a little bit of a nap. We are not doing anything tonight, but we did just pick up some pizza, and that's gonna be the end of our Jackson Hole journey. We got hand-fired pizza, some like prosciutto, sun-dried tomatoes, pineapple, onions, bacon. Good morning. It is the last day of our trip. It is Monday, September 1st, Labor Day, and we started this morning absolutely crazy. I'm dead asleep. David's getting ready to go run. He comes inside. Sarah, there's moose outside. I jumped out of bed faster than you could have ever imagined. Throw on sweatpants, throw on a jacket, and we're out there. I'm taking pictures of the moose. Like literally right behind our campground, like our campsite. We just walked to like the other one behind us, and there the moose were. I took a bunch of pictures, probably some videos as well, but it was amazing. It was amazing. They kind of lingered around for a while. I literally ran out of space on my camera. I'm like, well, that's all of the space I have for pictures. I deleted some because I was like, I have to get more. But now we are wide awake. David was going to go for a run, but I'm like, with the amount of moose like in this campground, it's like, maybe not. And then the fact that we're just both like wide awake now. It is 9 o'clock and we are packing up so we can head out for an 8-hour drive back home to Denver. Got the dogs ready to go. Got my book that I'm almost finished. I'm waiting to get service so we can scroll. Look how pretty my background is. And David is flushing the tanks. And look how pretty his background is. And I'm trying to figure out which path we're gonna take. They're all about equal, 8 hours. We took the, I think, 8-hour and 14 drive on the way up here, which is interesting because it was the shorter route, I think. This one was longer yesterday. This one was shorter by like 6 minutes, but now it's longer by 1 minute. So like, what are we gonna do? I don't know. Good morning, happy Tuesday, happy work day. Unfortunately, it is gonna be a short week because it was Labor Day, but we made it home. We were supposed to make it home by like 6:30, 7 o'clock. David's a little directionally challenged. We got gas. I was in the back of the RV and he was pulling onto the interstate and I was like, oh, we're on the interstate already? Like, that was fast. He was like, yeah, like, we're on the road. I'm like, okay. So by the time I sit back down in my seat, we were on the interstate in the middle of nowhere seeing, you know, nothing. About an hour in, David realized, or thought, he said, oh no, we're going the wrong direction. And I look at my phone, we are in like Rock Springs, Wyoming, and I'm like, oh no, like we're supposed to go through Rock Springs. I think you just took the wrong exit. So like, we're fine. Like we're only 5 minutes off course. We'll just take the exit, turn around, and go back the way we're supposed to go. So like 15 minutes go by, we're on the road, there's like a dead coyote on side the road, and David's like, I've seen that dead coyote before. So turns out, like while we did go through Rock Springs, that was an hour ago, because we made it past Rock Springs, we got gas, and instead of taking a left onto the interstate and going under the bridge, we took a right and went back the way we were going. For some reason, he put in his home address. It started routing us to Utah. He didn't notice, and he didn't remember how we, I guess, got off the interstate to get gas. So according to maps, it was an hour. So in RV terms, let's round up maybe an hour 15. So we spent an hour 15 going the wrong direction. Hour 15 going back, so that's 2.5 hours we added to our very long drive. So while we were supposed to get here 6:30, 7 o'clock, we got here 9:30, 10 o'clock. So quite the difference when it comes to unpacking the RV and getting ready for bed for the work day. But nonetheless, we made it home. That was not fun. Honestly, the drive wasn't even bad either. Like, we were going and I'm like, oh my gosh, this drive's amazing. Like, we're almost there, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, we wasted like almost 3 hours, 2.5 hours. So lessons learned. Double check the address we're going in. Always question the direction we're going in. That girl can't just be a passenger princess. Anyway, we're home. We're good. We're unpacked. We're well rested, and we're starting work. This weekend, though, we will have another adventure. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.